I came in the early 70s, and there's around 1,000 people here, and we more or less had produced dyes for the cotton mills around the area. I say early 80s, that's when it started going away.
The site was no longer economically viable.
Then on, it went downhill very quickly.
We closed it down. And we immediately began to look at repurposing and reclamation kinds of projects for the site.
These sites, unfortunately are everywhere. Manufacturing's exodus from the U.S. left in its wake just millions and millions of square feet of industrial space, of shuttered plants.
All the instruments look good.
The story behind ReVenture Park basically started back in 2009. We had passed over literally dozens and dozens of these giant manufacturing complexes that are sitting idled that have all of this infrastructure, on-site power generation, central steam plants, wastewater treatment. My idea was, could we repurpose all this infrastructure that's sitting here to attract these energy and fuel and recycling type technologies and the clean energy economy, if you will. The eco-industrial park. That was the idea behind ReVenture.
We chose to partner with Foresight Development because they not only shared our vision for the site, but actually was able to enhance our vision for what the site could become.
Clariant Corporation acquired the site in 1985. They inherited what's here, they didn't create it, and to their great credit, they've spent upwards of $40 million remediating this property.
What we are doing here can essentially be thought of as land recycling. Brownfields agreement will facilitate that reuse, and that reuse will be conducted safely. But there's no reason why this property can't be put back into productive use.
From day one, doing right by the environment was an absolute cornerstone in the project development plan. There's over 667 acres of land here. Only about 300 of that is considered the plant site. The rest of it is just pristine, untouched wilderness, wild lands. And I felt it was vital to ensure that we're protecting and enhancing that natural resource.
We've seen a wide range of redevelopment projects that have happened on different Superfund sites, from recreational uses to office parks. But this is one of the few projects that we've seen in our region where renewable energy is being developed on a Superfund site.
There are two waste-to-energy plants at ReVenture. We're using carbon that's already in the atmosphere rather than digging up new carbon from underneath the ground, which is what fossil fuels do. These projects are what ReVenture is all about, enabling new approaches towards a cleaner environment and producing clean sources of energy.
We're still, in the, just getting started 5.5 years later here at ReVenture, but the story is getting more impactful every day. And we're very excited about the opportunity and the possibility to duplicate this. We've proven it can be done. We've learned all of the pitfalls, some of which have been quite painful, but the view appears to be worth the climb, and we are very excited about where we are. So part of the legacy, it's quite possible that my sons will end up owning this real estate someday. They're going to receive it in much better condition than I did. I truly believe there's a lot of opportunity to repurpose these sites. It has the added benefit of being economically viable and the right thing to do.
I guess I'm one like to be curious. I like to see it running, to get it going, which if we do, we're going to be jobs, which we need in this area here, since all the cotton mills have gone away. Opportunities for people, that's what I see.